Yeah, Thursday, everybody. And I'd like everybody to thank Super Chat Charlie here for his service. Because he's always serving us here. He's always serving us. All right, let me make sure everything's working. Hold on a second. Everybody just hold on a second. He's always serving. Okay. Let's see. And Joanne is so good at being first. And Peter Graves is really good at being second in the chat. Thank you, Peter and Joanne. And let's see who else is here. Kit Watson, hello. Abnorm, of course. Sophia, Tim, hello, hello. Who else is here? Ryder, Jordan, Gory, Jury, Lurie. Hello. Thanks for being here. Who else? Roger Flake. Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute. Ken Van Tessel. Hello. Meme Lore. How you doing? How you doing? John Lazaro. What's up? My nose is itchy. I don't know why. Cheers to Thursday. Welcome. Okay, so let's just start off with my fashion sense today. This was a gift from my good friend Tim. Band from Akron, Ohio called Detention. A lot of you people who are Devo fans might know them because they played at a couple of Devo 5K races up there in Ohio during devotionals. They have been releasing a lot of new music over the last year, and they're doing great. I love these kids. Detention, I'm a big fan. And also, dig this. Tim also got me a Detention mask, y'all. I think it's a child size or something because it's hot on me, but it works. It works. Yeah. So I got my Detention fan pack here and I'm totally psyched about it because I love that band. I actually got to see them in Los Angeles at the Whiskey. It was great. Great show. So what we're going to do today is I'll have some people up. We can chat. I've got some mail to open. These two things here, and a couple of things to talk about. Basically, I'm just open to chat and socialize tonight. Let me see. What else was I going to do? I think that's it. Again, Super Chat Charlie's in the house. And for those of you who don't have one of these yet, any super chats I get today, I will mail you, if you like, one of these vandalized Jesus cards, which makes him into Jesus Simmons. And it's signed just like a real piece of artwork there, just like it was a real thing. But it's not. It's just Jesus made up like Gene Simmons. So I have a bunch of those because my friend Sophia sent me a bunch of Jesus cards. And so I drew Gene Simmons on him. And you'll see here, lots of Gene Simmonses. Jesus Simmons, Gene Simmons, Jesus, Gene Christ, whatever. There he is. Nobby's in the house. Yeah, don't eat the berries on the devil strip, Sophia. That's one of the detention songs. Very cool. Let's see. Nobby's here. Okay. And by the way, the music you were hearing at the beginning of this particular video was by my friends, the Misbits. Alex Brunel is in that band. He's a well-known devotee in this community. Yeah, the Misbits. He sent me the vinyl of theirs, of course. But then he was also really kind and sent me wave files of all their stuff. So I burned a little CD, which I was playing there. So thank you, Alex, for that. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Now, I kind of want to just get right into opening these packages, but and then I can have some people on to talk, I guess, if you want to do that kind of thing. Peter Graves, I could do that. Hold on a second, Peter. I've got those questions. Now, I didn't get Jerry's answer to these questions, but let me see if I can find them. I had him saved somewhere here. Boy. Where'd it go? Devo Bookstream. Maybe it's there. Notes. Nah. It's somewhere in here. It's somewhere on my desktop. I just can't find it right now. It's a mess. Let's see. Questions. I think it was a document called Questions. Oh, boy. Well, in any case, I did not get answers from Jerry on those, although I could answer some of those myself. But what I'll do is I haven't had a chance to run those by him, but I will run those by him. And at a stream coming up soon, we will get into those. But have not been able to run those by him yet. Anyway, let me just make sure everybody in here is being said hello to. Okay. Let's see here. So anyway, thank you again for coming. Let me just get right into showing you some stuff I got in the mail. Yeah, masks that fit help. Yeah, detention is great. Masks that fit. Yeah, it does fit. It does fit. It's just tighter than I usually wear, but hey, it works, I dig it. Oh, okay. So, welcome. Yeah, so let me drink some more. I went thrifting yesterday, hardcore thrifting with my friend Mary. We left in the morning and didn't get back till it was dark at night, and really thrifted hard. And so I'm working on a video, thrift shop haul or thrift store haul, thrift haul, whatever the YouTubers call it. But I'm going to do a thrift haul video. Hopefully tomorrow I'll put it together because I found so many cool things. So I want to do a little research on some of the stuff, and then I'll put it together in a video. Speaking of videos, has anyone seen my latest video on this person here? Little Marcy. Now, I did a really cool video on Little Marcy and my Little Marcy collection. If you would be so kind as to go view it at some point, I think you'll learn a lot. And I think you may even be inspired to start buying Little Marcy records. Hey, Fabio, how are you, man? Nice to see you. Peter J, what's up? Nice to see you. So, yeah, I'll just get right into the entertainment value of opening mystery mail, because I'm always eager to open mystery mail. It's like Christmas for me without the Christ. It's great. So we're going to open this first. Now, this is from somebody who I would consider to be kind of like a longtime pen pal of mine. He's a graffiti artist from Georgia, and he goes by the name Akamanchi. And then you see some of his artwork there on the back. He does stickers, rubber stamps, spray paint stuff, stencils, all kinds of street art stuff. But mostly what I've seen from him is stickers. And we've been trading stickers for, I'm going to say 15 years or something like that. He always sends me his art stickers. And when I have them available, I send him I Threw Up stickers. I'm getting very low on my I Threw Up stickers, though. I really got to get another batch printed, but I'm having a difficult time finding affordable sticker people that will do the die cut, the die cut speech bubble shape that I have on my stickers. That's the cost prohibitive element of that job. And also sometimes they have very high minimums to order. I like to get several thousand when I order them, but which often lasts a few years at least. It's just getting past the die cut charge, because the person I was getting, the company I was getting I Threw Up stickers from for years and years and years closed, went out of business maybe 5 years or more ago, maybe longer than that. And since then, I haven't been able to get more made because I have to pay for a brand new die to be made, which is sometimes expensive. So anyway, here are Akamanchi's graffiti stickers. Oh, and look at this. They're on priority mail labels, and they're just stamped right on there. Very cool. Look at those. I love when people use the USPS mail stickers for graffiti. Oh, they're upside down. Sorry. Yeah, that's how it should go there. It's like a television with Akamanchi in it and then cross bombs under it, cross missiles. But yeah, those are cool. And I always keep a couple of his stickers, and then I always try to stick a few around when I travel. And that hasn't happened in a long time, travel, but certainly we hope that happens. Hey, Tavi, what's happening? What are you saying? What are you saying here, Tavi? Tavi says, hello, a couple of days of holiday. I'll put this on the screen. A couple of days of holiday, just stopping by to say hi and say, everybody have fun, good luck with the stream. Cool. All right. We love you, Tavi. Thanks for stopping in, brother. I know the time difference there is kind of difficult, but yeah, duty now for the future. My friend Tavi from Finland. Now, pardon me, we're going to open this, the next mystery mail that we have. And this is from our very good friend, Sophia, who's in the chat. Sophia always sends me such cool stuff, and I can't wait to see what's in here. So we ready? Is everybody ready for me to open this? Let me know. Because I'll open this thing up. Y'all just got to let me know. So yeah, I can't wait. Sophia, ooh, I love the things you send. And then after we open this, I'll have a few folks on here and we can have a little chit chat and catch up with each other. And, I always like to ask people something very positive that's happened to them since the last time we streamed. And so I'll probably ask people that on screen this time. And also thank you to everybody who, okay, memes ready. Thank you to everybody who watched the last Saturday's stream that I did with Jerry Casali of Devo. We kind of perused the Devo paperback book together, and it was great. It was about an hour and a half long, and it was really quite successful, and a lot of people gave me good feedback on it. So thanks. All right, so here we go, kids. We're going to open this up, and we're going to find out what goodies Sophia sent me. Let's see here. Am I all caught up? Holy balls. Jerry was magnificent last week. Yeah, he's always good. All right, so here we go. We're going to open this up for yous. For yins, as Lee would say. I'm not sure if Lee's here today, but she would say yins. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can already tell this is going to be good. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Why isn't it coming out there? There we go. All right. Here we have it. That's what it looks like so far. What could it be? I don't know, but we're getting on in here now. I'm going to try to pull things out carefully. There's some nice paper. Makes a good sound. Good sound. And then, oh, everything's up nicely wrapped in bubble. Holy balls, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, box is empty now. Nice box, thank you for that. Should I read the card first, or I'll read the card first. Interesting card here. Bunch of people throwing themselves around on stuff or something. What's going on there? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool. Oh, the handwriting. Your handwriting is so great, Sophia. I don't want to show that in case there's something you don't want me to show people, but hey, Michael, hope you're doing good. Okay, so I'm not going to read this right now, but it's a long little letter there, and I'm going to get into that later. But thank you, Sophia. I will address. Okay, the first thing I pull out is these Amstel Light coasters, because Sophia knows I drink Amstel Light beer. This is so funny. I wonder what year these are from. Are these new? Printed in Holland. They look old. This is interesting. I don't really know when these are from, but how cool. Now I have Amstel Light coasters for my social gatherings when that happens again. Thank you for that. Oh, look at this. Look at this weird pinback. How's your safety G attitude? How's your safety gratitude? How's your G safety attitude? I don't know what this means, but it's going to keep me awake at night trying to figure it out. I love pinback buttons. Put that in the collection. Speaking of pinback buttons, I have something to show you guys later. I am remembering the Hardcore Devo tour now because look, candy cigarettes, just like Mark Mothersbaugh threw out to the audience at the Hardcore Devo 2014 tour. And I believe it was right before they did Mechanical Man, when Mark has the tracheotomy voice effect going on that song. I'm a mechanical man. That one. We called it the cigarette voice or the tracheotomy voice. So, yeah, he threw these out to the crowd on the tour, and these are really cool. Oh, man. And it's funny because they used the same, the same plastic that was used on cigarette packs, and they really did back in the day. To us kids, these looked like real cigarettes to us. And we felt naughty playing with those. Now, the last thing is in this little wrapped up white paper thing here. And it looks like a CD. Hey! Elevator Drops. I've never had anything by them. This is our good friend Josh Hager's early band from probably the 90s, early 2000s, something like that. There he is in the striped pants there, jumping around like a fool. He's jumping around like some kind of freaky fool there. I believe that's him. Yeah, very cool. I'm going to listen to this. I've never heard them simply because I never had any physical media of theirs. So, Sophia, you're so sweet. Thank you. This goes right into the collection and will be added to my Discogs page later. And I love this bubble wrap, and I will use that for things. And yeah, I'll read your card later, Sophia. Thank you for that. I know it's very sweet. Whatever you said in it is very sweet. So yeah, Elevator Drops, starring Josh Hager, who also plays in Devo these days. Very cool. So I'm going to put the link in here. I'm going to put the link in the chat here. And mods, if you could just take note of this link so that if we need it later, there it is. So what happens is, if you click that link, you'll follow some prompts, and then you will be taken to the backstage area, the green room, basically, of my chat, and I'll be able to see you pop up down there. Like there's one here, somebody named Child Friendly Fun, and there's a guy down there waiting, and as soon as I see, somebody live on the video or somebody give me some signal that they're ready to go, or when I'm ready to go, I'll bring them up, whatever. So yeah, so I have one person waiting back there. I'm not sure who it is. I can't tell by the picture of them. So If you want to let me know who you are in there, Mr. Backstager, let me know. All I know is the name starts with child-friendly fun, which, well, there's that, you know. I think Devo is certainly child-friendly fun. It was friendly to me when I was a child. So how can it not be friendly to children these days, right? It's very friendly. But yeah, so I have to reiterate this video about little Marcy that I did recently. Oh, I just love the story of this woman. Every time I read about this woman and learn something more, it just intrigues me so much that I have to, you know, be more of a fanatical collector of her stuff. Child-friendly fun is a trick. It must be Peter Graves then. Is it Peter Graves? Oh, maybe it's Joanne. Yeah, it might be Joanne. So anyway, somebody's waiting back there to chat, and you don't have to put your face on screen, but it really does help if you would just come on camera. If you're going to come on the video panel to chat, I would appreciate it, and I know everybody else would appreciate it if you just cammed up and showed us your face. But if you really can't, then we'll see how it goes. If you make it interesting enough without showing your face, then maybe it'll be worth doing that. Let's see. No, I'm not going to share Mary's find, Tim, because I don't have it. I don't have any images of it, and it won't make sense for me to try to describe it. So I see a child-friendly face popping up there. Yep. No, now, man, I think child-friendly is having a conniption. I think she's maybe having some kind of medical reaction to whatever she's been eating. Something's going on there. So let's get a few people in the backstage area who are interested in talking before I bring anybody up. I'm going to be posting an unboxing video soon. I've got it all shot and ready to go. I wanted to post the little Marcy video first because I was really excited about that one. And like I said, I'll have a thrift haul video, a recent thrift store finds video coming up. Hopefully in the next couple of days. I'm going to try to shoot it tomorrow and also edit it tomorrow too. So we'll see how that goes. But come on, people. We need more people to come up here to chat. I want more than one other person on screen with me. It'd be great if we can get 3 more people. Actually, 2 more people. We have 1 waiting backstage. If 2 more people could pop in there, then we'll have a screen of 4, and that'll be nice and symmetrical and pretty to look at. You know, so we could do that. Let me try. Hey, Zeb, what's happening? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in here. See if anybody else has popped in since I was running my mouth here. E-drops. Is that what they're called, Sophia? E-drops, elevator drops? Is that the slang term for elevator drops? I didn't know that. You learn something every day, I guess. H times C42. Yeah. H times C42, I assume you're referencing the Jesus Simmons cards. Yes, I would agree, Wayne. Thank you for that. We have plenty more of those. Okay, so, Sophia, are you talking about the Amstel Light coasters? Where did you get those, and how old are they? They're pretty funny. No, I'm good. I think I've got enough. Got enough coasters, and they will be used wisely. Okay, now we got Abnorm here. Oh, now he's gone. He's trying to figure out his action there. We'll let Abnorm get his stuff straightened out, and then we'll bring him on as soon as we can. So if we get Abnorm in here, we got Joanne. Get 1 more person. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, yeah. If we get 1 more person, that'd be good. And then we'll have a chat going. But I've got one thing I'll show you while we're waiting for people to join the chat. Now, this wasn't really a thrift store find, so I'm not going to include it in my video I'm making, but hold on. I got to get up and handle this. Okay, so check this out. Speaking of pin back buttons, I got these things, which I've been looking for a long time because I've needed. Okay, so we've got enough people for a chat. So we're going to bring people up in just a second. Let me just show you guys these things. These I got are brand new, and they're really nice red. The lighting in here isn't great, so it's kind of looking a little orange or something, but it's a really nice red color, pin back button display cases, and I got 4 of them. 4 red bordered pinback button display cases. These things usually run $12.99 to $15 each. I got these for less than $7 each. What a steal. I had to get 4 of them. I think I'm going to replace all of the Devo buttons in the black framed cases with these red framed cases, because I do need to go through my Devo pins and kind of reorganize them and add a bunch of new ones in. So that's my plan for these. These will become Devo pinback button cases. So that was one of my good finds. Yesterday when me and my friend Mary were out thrifting. Okay, so we got a bunch of people here. We're gonna bring everybody on. Is everybody ready? I think everybody's ready. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Now, let's make sure there's no echoes going on.
No echo.
I think everybody sounds good, right?
Everything good?
No echo.
I hear an echo.
Echo now.
No.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna mute people one by one, and we'll figure out where it's coming from. Okay, so we're gonna mute Pilmer receding hairline. And now it's still happening. Okay, so we're gonna mute Peter here. Okay. So is it still happening? Still happening. Okay. Now we're gonna mute abnorm. Okay. It's still happening?
No.
It's not happening anymore. Okay, so I think abnorm is the source of the echo.
All
Is that
right.
right? Yep. It's you, abnorm.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm going to mute you just for a second, and then I'm going to try Sophia just in case. Hold on a second.
I just I put my headphones in because I think mine had some feedback
Echo?
as well. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's sounding good now, and let me unmute abnorm. Oh, wait, I think he is unmuted. Okay, so I think everything's good now. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We got it.
We out here.
Yeah. So, what's up? All right. So
Do you like my image?
No, I don't. Should I?
I think you should.
Would you like it if I pooped in your hands? Probably not. Yeah, you might not be on screen for long, honey, but you're there for now. All right. So where did our other person go? We had one drop off.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's just
No more. Abnorm.
Huh?
abnorm left.
Yeah, I
Wait
don't
a
know
second.
where he went.
Wait. Okay. Whoops. Hold on. Now shit. Trying to do this. Okay, so come on screen, Joanne. Quit being scared. Come on screen. We can't have just one person not on screen, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I see your little adult hand signals there. Whatever. All right. So good to see you. Good to see you, Joanne. How are you? Yeah, okay, there she is. All right, so just let me tell you guys, there's a rainstorm going on right now. So assuming we don't lose power and everything's good, we will be with you for a while. What is she doing? Some kind of gang symbols.
Fantastic.
Okay, look, if you're not going to come on camera, I'm going to remove you. Fuck that. I don't like to see the icon blinking. I think that's lame. If you're going to come on screen, you're going to come on screen. If you're not going to come on screen, you're not going to come on screen. So that's it. All right. So I like to do this every time we stream. Peter, we'll start with you. Name something. Tell us something really positive or good.
Oh, I had a friend come visit me from Montana or something. Yeah, he was here for a week. It was cool.
So, but you're still married.
Yeah, it was a guy friend, but you know.
Oh, okay. So it was just a platonic visit.
Would you quit it? It was just a friend.
Look, I'm just trying to understand.
I'm going to have a girlfriend show up.
You seemed really happy about it, so I just wanted to make sure I understood.
I haven't seen him in a while, and you know.
I'm just digging at you.
Well, I know that.
How long has it been since you've seen him?
Last Super Bowl. We usually get together for the Super Bowl, and crap! What happened to Abnorm's eyes? Oh,
there he goes.
Sorry.
There he is.
that was
that's cool. So he was visiting for a week, you said, Peter?
Yeah, he came down. He just kind of popped down, and we, just hung out. He kind of chilled and sat out in the backyard a lot, and then.
Is he a music fan? Is he a music fan or collector at all?
No, he's a doctor.
He's a doctor. Those people don't listen to music.
So, actually, he has some pretty cool stories because he was buds with the guy from Chicago, the singer, and I'll think of his name in a second here, but I'm sure somebody will say it before I can get to it.
Right.
And he has some pretty interesting rock star stories. So.
Oh, that's cool. All right, so
he's kind of like the doctor that shows up at the shows, and he's done this. Where he goes to rock shows and kind of hanging out in the back just in case something happens.
All right. I do that too. Let's see here. Making sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay, so where did Sophia go?
I don't know.
Oh, there she is.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to have my phone prop so I don't have to hold it with my hand.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna. There's a trick. Let me show you. Hold on, one second. I got something I gotta show you.
Dun dun dun.
About how to hold your phone. Here. Okay, here we go. So, this is a hotel key, but it can easily be a old credit card or whatever. But if you fold it just like this, it's a really good way to prop up your phone.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
So that right there, a folded key, is a great way to prop up your phone.
Yeah. I have the thing here.
Okay, cool.
Oh. That's not what I wanted. Okay.
All right, so we're going to ask Abnorm something positive that happened to him this week.
Not much. It's not been good.
You're still breathing.
Yeah, got that.
So no music purchases, nothing cool in the mail?
Oh, yeah, that I did. That's why I was trying to use a tablet to get some better pictures of this. That's why I wasn't coming on here earlier. Just today, I received my copy of the Subgenius documentary.
Oh, wow, that's on DVD.
Yep.
I didn't know they put it out physical. That's really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to get one of those.
Kickstarter backer from whatever. It took a couple years for him to get it around, so.
Are they still? Do they still have those available for sale? Those DVDs?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I really don't know, and I haven't watched.
I'll have to sweet talk Ivan Stang.
I haven't seen it, but I got some cool stickers.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's great.
A couple buttons with it, so.
That's cool. Y'all have to do some sweet talking to Ivan Stang soon.
And then I got a bottle of them kind pills. So.
What? That's great.
Yep. So
what's actually in there?
Look like Skittles, but they're packed with.
Have you tried one yet?
No, I'm not going to. So
come on, let's just see what happens.
All right.
No.
Get the fuzz off it. So.
You mean to say that you've never tried a random drug without knowing what it is? Look, I've done it. Hey, what's that?
It tastes like Skittles, so I'll see.
Oh my God.
Okay, next time we see you, you're gonna be a lot heavier set than you are now because you're eating all those Skittles. Okay. All right, now Sophia, it's your turn. What positive thing has happened to you in the last week?
I've had something very positive happen to me, and I want you to see if you can determine what it is, because you can determine it right from my screen picture right now.
The nice red shirt?
No. It's not something. Well, it was getting something taken off, but I can't just easily put
your
it back
braces
on.
are gone.
Yes, I got them.
right.
I got them removed on Tuesday.
Wow.
And I'm so happy. I've been wearing them for 4 years now.
Yeah.
And it's such a relief.
That's like half your life.
Yeah. She can do this now. Oh.
I was in middle school.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got some fucked up teeth, and I really should have had braces when I was little, but there was no way my parents were going to spend money that they, for food on braces. They were going to buy food first.
Just
So.
last year, so
Really?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, mine are way. Mine are,
Sophia. I mean, I had so.
That's cool. That's really great news, Sophia. Now
Yeah.
you're set for life. Now
Yep,
just don't
I got it
get
over
in
with.
front of any baseballs. Don't get in any bike wrecks. Just protect
Yeah.
your teeth. Protect
Yeah.
them. Protect them. Be sure
Yep.
you floss. Use a water pick. Use an electric toothbrush. That's your best bet.
Gotta put my retainer in every night. Yeah.
I put a mental retainer in every night.
I mean, I had braces when I was in high school, and there's occasionally sometimes I'll wake up and think about getting a retainer out of my mouth or something now,
Well, you guys have beautiful teeth. I'm envious.
Well,
mine are okay. Mine were pretty messed up before I had braces. So
mine were messed up, then they got messed up, so I got new braces, and now they're. Oh, I've got this.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
A human fetus.
This is I don't know. It doesn't come out very well. But
Well,
this my teeth look like before. They kind of chop.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I still.
so I'll go get mine. I can find it.
Oh my goodness. You guys and your teeth things.
Teeth things, right?
I have something. It's across the room.
We just started talking about teeth, didn't we?
It's certainly devolved. Uh-oh. There you go. It's amazing what we keep.
Mine were painted red. Mine were painted red for some reason. I don't know why.
Wow. Maybe that's how you
Is
should.
that your mold for your teeth?
That's how you should. You should paint your real teeth like that.
Get some red. What do they call it? Grills.
Yeah, you can have the new hastily painted grill look.
Yeah.
I know back in I think it was the feudal ages in Japan, it was fashionable for women to paint their teeth black.
Wow.
Yeah, I've read that.
Can we start that again?
But I had molds made for my teeth that they made my retainer from. I don't have them right now, but I do have the molds from when my mom had her retainer. Her teeth were pretty jacked up.
Yeah, look at
I'm
that.
not sure which one is the top and which one's the bottom. I think this one's the top. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I used to have some of those when I was a kid, but they weren't for my teeth. They were just, I don't know who gave them to me. They may have been my brothers and my sisters or whatever, but
wow.
I didn't really have any of that stuff done when I was a kid. The only time I ever went to the hospital or the doctor was when I absolutely had to go. So they weren't taking me in for anything elective like braces or anything like that. Just emergencies. So any new music anybody's discovered? I got to tell you guys something. This Oliver Tree character I'm obsessed with. I really dig Oliver Tree, and he just released a new single a few days ago called Out of Ordinary, and it is, I just can't get it out of my head. I keep listening to it over and over. And he's been threatening to release this album on vinyl for the last, year or two, and it keeps getting postponed. I know people who have pre-ordered it and supposedly they're going to be getting it, but now he's talking about releasing a deluxe version of the album with bonus tracks and all this stuff. So I'm like, oh, now I got to hunt down 2 different versions of it eventually, but I'm just so excited about it. I don't really get excited about pop music very much, but he is really spectacular. I like everything he does.
He's a fascinating guy from what I've heard of his music. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he does this great,
interesting person.
Really well produced pop music, but it's got this weird edge to it and this weird deviant kind of taste to it. I can't describe it adequately, but it's a mix of all kinds of, very popular pop styles, a little hip hop, a little this and that. But at the end of the day, it's a weird concoction that I can't get enough of. So that's what I discovered a new single by him this week. I was really into.
Nothing new, but this weekend I'd watched wasn't exactly a live stream because it was a pre-recorded show, but it was a live streaming of the show of it. A band called Nebula. It was Southern California, desert rock, stoner rock kind of stuff. Really cool, really great. video. I mean, they shot the video out in the Mojave Desert with drones and lights flashing off the rocks and everything. Really trippy.
Wow.
Cool shit. So I watched
Wow.
it, I think 3 times or so, because could stream it over the weekend. So that was really great. I'm gonna have to buy that on DVD when I get a chance. So.
Hey, Zeb, are you? Oh, no, I'm trying to figure. Oh, okay, wait. Joanne's back. Oh, look.
I've
Hi.
been back, bitch. You wouldn't let me in.
Look, relax. You need to just clean your shit up.
Chill.
You need to chill out. Just relax. Everything's good, and we like seeing you. Okay, just relax.
I literally have anxiety and depression. I can't relax.
Look, everybody does. Look, it's like, I'll tell you something. Even before COVID and all this stuff started, my brother, who's older than me, he's in his 60s. He has a daughter, and he was telling me something about, she's really not feeling well because she's going through some depression and anxiety. And I'm like, isn't that just planet Earth? Like, who isn't going through that? If there's somebody I know who's not going through that, even before COVID, then there's something wrong with them. Like, I'm just, so just don't feel special, but don't feel alone in that either.
Okay, cool. Does anyone want to see my teeth collection?
You have a teeth collection?
Yes, I do. It's really small
yeah.
though. But it's just mostly like my baby teeth from like my brother and myself.
So
included.
they're not even teeth molds. These are real bones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, now everybody's breaking out their teeth. This is weird. How did we get on teeth? That's so funny. Sophia, you
okay.
started all this.
Ta-da.
Look at that. Are you going to make jewelry out of that?
Maybe.
Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, this is the cavity in mine. There. See that?
Ooh, Jiminy crickets. What did that? Mountain Dew or Milky Way bars? What did that? Oh, look at that. Teeth are kind of fascinating, but they're kind of gross too.
No, they're not.
They're kind of gross.
I mean, like, there's a bunch of like dead bugs in this, but I don't care.
Well, those were in your mouth when the teeth came out.
No. Oh shit. I dropped it. Okay. Here's this one.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Nice collection there. Nice collection.
I'm not done.
I wonder if there's like a YouTube teeth community.
I only had one tooth,
Probably.
by the way.
Oh, look at that one.
This one's pretty small.
Yeah. And you young people here probably still have your wisdom teeth, right?
Yeah, mine are
Yeah.
growing right now.
That's
Here's a special one. My brother got like a bunch of crowns because like he's a cavity freak, and so
Oh
had the
God.
silver one from
Wait,
him.
how old's your brother?
What, did you get in a fight with him?
No, my brother's like 13, 14 maybe. I don't
Man, I wasn't even getting tooth stuff done to me at that age.
know. All these are just like small teeth now. So
Mhm.
wait,
Interesting. I still have my wisdom teeth. My even though my mouth is so crowded with teeth and they're all kind of going different directions, for some reason my wisdom teeth were able to grow in without bothering me. So
I had mine out, and I had an extra set of teeth out on top, so I had such an overbite, I guess. You couldn't really see it, but
yeah.
the teeth didn't line up, so I've got 2 fewer teeth on the top, so they pulled them all back.
That makes sense.
okay.
That's why
You get enough teeth for now.
you have a chin, because you still have all your teeth. My profile is very flat.
Well, most of this
You
is
pull 4 teeth out. Yeah. Well, yeah, but you've got a goatee to cover it up, so you're good. Yeah.
All right, so there's our teeth discussion. I'm going to drink more wine. Anybody drinking with me? Cheers.
Oh, there you go.
No, I don't drink wine. I'm not an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can do heroin if you want.
That's true. Wait, Pilmer, I have a serious question.
Okay.
Has Jerry done heroin?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't
cool.
think anybody. No, I don't think. I wouldn't say anybody in Devo has even tried that. That's just not their style. You have to. I mean, you know, people who do recreational drugs, I mean, don't typically gravitate towards heroin. Heroin's a very intense drug, and I haven't even, you know, I've tried a lot of things in my day, but I will not try that because I've
Coward.
seen
He's
people
right.
who are on it. I've seen people doing it, and it doesn't look fun. I mean, it probably feels really good, but it looks like hell. It makes people look and act like near death zombies, you know. So I'm not into that. So I would never try that stuff, and I'm not into needles, and the whole hair.
And how are you gonna get vaccinated for COVID?
I don't have to like it to get the vaccination, but if I'm doing something recreational to feel good, I'm usually not going to involve a needle.
You'll never see me with a needle in my arm. I'm too much of a pussy for that.
Why are you using that as a derogatory term?
Oh my god.
There's so many other things you could say. But yeah, I mean, needles are okay when you're getting a vaccination, I guess. But I'm not going to do it recreationally. And if I was like a diabetic and I had to give myself shots, I would be, I don't know if I could do it. Not into pain. So Joanne, and
Yes.
actually everybody here, if everybody could tell me, like, besides Devo, because I know that might be a common answer, if there was one band that you could go see in concert that's still alive and performing these
man.
days, who would you want to go see first off? After everything opens up again, Captain Sensible is Peter's answer.
Sparks.
Sparks, that's a good answer because they just released a new record.
For me, it would probably be Jello Biafra and the Guantanamo School of Medicine. I'm still waiting for their new album, which I pre-ordered to arrive in the mail.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that stuff sound like?
Oh, it's just basically like the Dead Kennedys, but now.
Oh,
And
so
not like the Dead Kennedys, which is playing now with that Skip guy.
yeah, that's really unfortunate. I mean, I understand how bands have to keep going if their singer doesn't want to be with them, and there's a certain value to that. But I just can't. I couldn't. You know, I went to see Black Flag with whatever singer they have now, and it was like really. I was fighting with myself in my head because the guitars and the music and everything sounded great, and I was going back to the day when I saw Black Flag. But then the singer, he just didn't look right. He didn't sound right. I mean, it's like he looked like a bro guy, you know, like a beard and like a baseball hat or something, and some just normal ass clothes. And I was like, ooh. And then the bass player looked like some happy hippie guy. He was like smiling the whole time. Like I was just like, no, it's just not Black Flag. I can't get into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to see Dead Kennedys if Jello got back with them. I mean,
yeah, I don't expect that to happen. Though.
That would be one show I wouldn't be able to miss. Now I wonder though if when he tours with his band, his new band, if he ever does Dead Kennedys songs.
I am not sure about that. I would hope so, but I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, I don't know how all that works out legally with them, but man, some of those songs are so important to me, and they're like nursery rhymes to me. I was so young when I was reciting all those Dead Kennedys lyrics that, oh man, I listen to those records now and it just comes back flowing.
Yeah, even I've listened to Dead Kennedys enough that I can just
I mean,
totally get into it.
Yeah, you're 16. You're 16, and I probably discovered them when I was 13 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're right in the pocket there with. You've listened to them enough to really learn about them and kind of absorb them, which is great because your brain is you're still soft. You're still absorbing lots of information.
Developing brain.
Yeah,
yeah.
You still have a soft spot somewhere in your head, I'm sure.
Probably.
All right, so did everybody answer that question? I don't think Abnorm did.
Circle. Say
circle.
Circle.
Yeah.
Like the round thingy. So
where are they from? What are they about?
They are from Pori. I think I'm saying that right. Finland.
Did you just call me a whore?
Pori.
Oh.
I think the last time these guys toured, I was just kind of getting into them, and I could have seen them open for another band for a show I went to for this, but they haven't been over here for a good 10, 15 years, of course. It's kind of hard to get to the U.S. for tours, but
but they're still active.
Yeah, anyways, they're really prolific.
And they're still
Kind
active,
of,
and they would be somebody, I guess, who after whatever is going on stops and we can go to shows again, they would be somebody who would be kind of in the running to do a tour, and it would be realistic.
Yes, but it'd be probably European. I don't know how soon they'd
Right
to the U.S. But I've been hoping they'd get back to the U.S. at some point. But they're probably my favorite active band. So,
well, questions like that are always hard for me to answer because I could think of 20 dozen bands that I'd want to see, but off the top of my head, the band that I really want to see, because I was going to go see them a few times last year before everything got canceled, is Carcass. I want to see Carcass again. They were going to do a big tour last year, and I'm just dying. I was so psyched to go see them that now I just still have that in me, and I need to see them badly. Every time I see Carcass, it's like a religious experience for me, and it's beautiful. So, Joanne, that's a very nice pile of whatever stuffed things you have there.
Thank you. This is Patrick from SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah, SpongeBob. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. He looks like some kind of internal organ.
You're built like an internal organ.
Oh, there you go again. What makes you happy, Joanne?
That makes her happy.
That internal
Patrick.
organ with eyes?
No,
Huh?
Patrick makes me happy. He's not an internal organ. He is a fucking starfish. Get that straight into your fucking head, Pilmer.
God almighty, Joanne. Keep it clean here. We got kids up in here, including you. Jeez, trying to make this a family show, Joanne. Man, you need to go to the drama community with that mouth.
Gonna be
All right, so
one of the things it's not Captain Sensible. This is weird because I keep missing his concerts, and this has been my situation since I was everybody else's age. Adam Ant. I haven't seen him live, and I want to see him live, and I guess he's going to do a show. So there you go.
I've seen him 4 times in the past 6-8 years, and he's amazing live. I mean, I like him 10 times more ever since I saw him.
Yeah.
So I managed to see the Friend or Foe tour in September of 19, I think. And then the
19.
That was all the East Coast.
1919.
And then the West Coast tour has been delayed like 3 times now because of COVID. So
yeah, that's the one I'm trying to get into. Yeah.
That sucks. But yeah, definitely go see him if you get a chance.
I was in Mexico with.
Great. He looks great. His band's awesome. He just the best time. So
yeah, I never saw him back in the day, although I wish I had. I think my friend Tim saw Adam Ant back in the day, but the first time I ever saw Adam Ant live was maybe, I want to say it was like 7 years ago or something like that, when he was in LA playing. Diva was doing a show at the same time. But I think it was on our day off, and I think maybe the next day we were going somewhere to play. So long story short, I couldn't go see the whole concert, but my friend DJ Lance Rock took me to see Adam Ant, and I had to leave before the last 2 or 3 songs to make my date with Devo. But it was great, man. It was amazing. He did old punk stuff like Xerox and Car Trouble. And, of course, some of the hits. And he was really great on stage. He kind of looked like, what's that actor that dresses like a pirate?
Oh, the guy that is.
He's really famous.
Patchy the Pirate from SpongeBob SquarePants, perhaps.
Caribbean.
Johnny Depp, him.
Johnny Depp. He looked kind of like Johnny Depp. And the most interesting thing about this Adam Ant story was that, okay, so we get to the show, and the first thing I always want to do is go buy a shirt, right? I just always have to have a shirt from these shows. So we get to our seats, and we notice that the merch line is really, really long, like a very, very, very long merch line. So I'm like, okay, we'll wait for a few minutes to see if that dies down. So after the first few songs are playing, still huge merch line. And it was weird because from our seats in the venue, we could see the merch booth, which was down on the floor, kind of at the stage level. And man, that line didn't go down at all. And they sold out of all the tour shirts. I couldn't get one. I was so pissed. But
we keep all of our stuff in one room. This is so funny. I mean, boom, Adam Ant shirt.
Look at that. That's
my
great.
bandana. So Yeah.
The tour shirt I saw of his had a huge face on the front. Like it was just his face on the front. It was so cool.
Yeah.
But they sold out.
Maybe, or no. What was that one? Yeah, it wasn't those. I think it was.
He was a pirate.
He was.
He's a pirate. I'm gonna have to pour some more wine if you guys don't mind. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a new update here from Joanne.
Wait, who was yawning?
That was Joanne.
Joanne, you're the youngest of us. You should be awake.
I actually almost took a nap today.
You go drink some caffeine right now.
Absolutely not. Caffeine's a drug.
So is SpongeBob.
What about it?
He's a drug.
He's actually a sponge, but
Sponges are drugs.
said who?
Me.
Why would you say that?
I don't, because I know you don't want to hear it.
Why do you know I don't want to hear it?
Because you don't want to hear anything. You're a surly woman.
Why am I a surly woman?
I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that out.
Why are you trying to figure that out?
Because I'd like you to be happy more often. All right, so let's see.
She's baiting you, by the way.
Huh?
She's baiting you, by the way.
Oh, yeah? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, baiting, like in fishing. Baiting.
Yeah. I'm a fish.
Okay.
I'll take the bait. I'll chomp on that hook. Give me that hook. So it's hey, Guy Boost. I have not seen you in here before. Thanks for being here. Yes, Devo is again nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's right. And also, while we're on that topic, let me just do you guys a favor and do Devo a favor. And I'm going to put a link in the chat where you can go vote for our buddies Devo on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thingamajig. Okay, so here we go. There's the link in the chat there. And you will now be able to go cast your vote for Devo.
I already did that this morning.
And you can do it every day. You can vote once a day until April, I think it's April 30th.
So, Michael, go on, Sophia. Sorry.
I voted 3 times today because you have to do it once per email each day.
Yeah.
And I have 3 emails.
That's great. That's good.
So does the fan stuff matter, or is it just an indicator and is somebody else that actually decides?
I mean, you could ask the same thing about our political elections. Who knows? Who knows what's real?
I heard that it's just one part of it and that there's a lot more that goes into it, but I'm not sure exactly. It's probably a bunch of baloney.
It's a bunch of all elections are a bunch of BS, I think. And whoever, it's all about money probably. And it's all about, their investors or their, whatever you call it. The people with money who are part of the Rock Hall probably
I love the Go-Go's, but I want to see Devo win. But I mean, Go-Go's played at my high school. I want to see them.
The Go-Go's played at your fucking high school?
They did.
Yeah.
When?
Wow.
1979. Sorry.
Damn.
That was when they were punk rock.
Yes, they were. I could probably find the picture just like.
Wow.
Well, we would love to see that. Well, here's an interesting tidbit: is Kathy Valentine from the Go-Go's posted on her Twitter feed. When the Go-Go's were nominated, she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy to be nominated, and we're with a bunch of great other bands." And she said, "I'm definitely casting my vote for Devo." That's what she said. So then we retweeted it.
Good for her.
And and then Chris Stein as well of Blondie has been posting a lot about Devo the last couple of days and about how he's been voting for them. So it's really cool to see these people that I've idolized in my personal music.
Well, Blondie's in, so that's cool for him to do that.
Yeah. Well, and Chris took a lot of great pictures of Devo back in the day, so he's been posting those, and he's a lovely guy. Yeah.
Also, Kate Bush is nominated.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
But she's on 12th place. The election is rigged.
Most people look at this thing and go, how rock and roll is this person on the list? They don't really think about how they were, influential, or maybe they weren't rock and roll, but they were certainly influential for whatever reason. And I agree about that. Yeah, I would love to see the Go-Go's win. I'm a big fan of the Go-Go's. Big fan of the Go-Go's. Saw them when I was a teenager, and I've met Jane Wheatland a few times. She's very cool. And they're all big Devo fans, so that's good. An interesting tidbit speaking of bands that I love, the Dickies. The singer dated one of the Go-Go's at the beginning of their career, and used the living room of what's her name? Damn it! What's the guitar player from the Go-Go's name?
Charlotte Caffey?
Charlotte Caffey. Yeah, he was dating Charlotte Caffey at the time. The Dickies released this single called Silent Night, and it's a picture of inside Charlotte Caffey's apartment or house or whatever. There's a Christmas tree, and then Leonard's parents are actually in the shot. And it's just an interesting little Go-Go's Dickies tidbit there. But I'm big into the Go-Go's, man. That would be great if they won. But think about this: if Devo won and the Go-Go's won, and then we all got to go to the Rock Hall and see those people perform, I would shit myself.
I'd be there.
Yeah, I would totally be there. I would do everything I could to be there.
I would be there in spirit.
You'd be there in more than spirit. We'll get you there physically.
How?
Piggyback ride? We'll kidnap you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. We got methods and ways.
Someday you'll be at devotional, not in spirit. You'll be there physically.
Hopefully. Here's the thing about devotional too, is I'm hearing a lot of people who had tours planned for this year, canceling them and postponing them till winter. And then I'm hearing about some shows that were set for November now are being postponed till next year. So it's like, God, I don't know what we're dealing with, but whatever the case, we're going to make the best of it. You know what I mean?
Dr. Fauci said that everyone in the U.S. might be able to get their shot in like April. So,
yeah, but here's what you have to remember is if we're doing an event in July, that means we have to have basically all the guests, all the stuff really planned out, flight tickets and all that stuff planned out by May, so it's like, I just don't think I'm going to get anybody from Devo to commit to fly on a plane that early in the year. I don't know. It's one of those things we have to deal with at some point, but
yeah, if we got to do another online thing, maybe we can get some satellite locations, like do one from, like I could go to Akron and hang out with those people, get small groups.
Yeah, I mean, the last stream we did that was devotional related, we only had a month to plan that, really. So,
and it came out really good.
Yeah, thank you. I thought it was really good, considering all the problems we had getting it set up. But at the last minute, everything worked out. So, but next time, yeah, maybe we'll have. If it turns out to be a virtual thing, we would maybe get bands. That band from Chile. Maybe we'd get them on to perform a couple songs. I wouldn't want it to be band heavy, like an hour performance by one band, an hour performance, but maybe just get a few in there just to show their tricks.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Fred Armisen told me that he would certainly be there for a physical event if and when it happens. So that'd be really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what do you got there, Peter? Are you finding the photo?
Well, no, actually, this is pretty bizarre. I found this. This is I'm sure somebody wrote an article about, but since I grew up in
Hold on. I'm going to make you big. I'm going to make you big, Peter. Hold on a second. Here you go. Look at that. Now what is it? Says looking for a real tomato.
Yeah, it was a cartoon that somebody wrote, and it must have been it was in our high school newspaper, and it must have had to do with something that somebody wrote an article about. So I don't know.
Oh,
I probably was
cool.
involved with it.
That's pretty great. I love that.
But
that's really cool.
I'll keep looking for the Go-Go's picture, but I just.
Hey, let me take a minute here to say hi to some people who Cardinal Sin is here. Hop Frog is here. Hello, Hop Frog. Tom Kierstead is here. Guy Boost. Hey, I know Kit Watson was here earlier and he was asking to come on to the stream, but I've not seen him since. Is he still here? He's welcome to come on if he would like to. Miko9 is here. Hello, Miko. You're in Ireland in an Irish bar. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. So, Miko, you're in an Irish bar right now. And you were upset they were playing Irish music. Yeah, I was. It was. Let me tell you the story really briefly. I was in Ireland for a Devo concert, and there was a bunch of Irish fans that were gathered at a bar, which was basically right across the street or right under the venue or somewhere really close. And they said, "Hey, Pilmer, come here, come have a couple of drinks with us." And I was like, okay, I have like an hour or two to spare before I have to go back to the venue. So I went over and I hung out with them in this bar, and we were all talking and drinking, and they just kept playing the same shitty Irish music. And I was like, "Can we hear some rock and roll or something? Can we hear something besides Irish music? Holy shit. Don't you people get enough of that? You live here." It's like,
Did they just play like Ed Sheeran or something? And like,
it wasn't even anything. It was just like traditional Irish music. It sounded like to me. I don't know. It was just driving me crazy because I was kind of in rock and roll mode, and all I was hearing was this Irish stuff. I don't know why it drives me crazy, but some music drives me nuts, like rockabilly, like Elvis and kind of the shit like that. That drives me crazy. A lot of country music I just can't stomach. It's just, I don't know why. My ears.
What about Dolly Parton? What's your opinion on her?
I love Dolly Parton. Oh my
Jolene.
God. I saw her in concert back when Diva was touring, probably 2009, 2008, something like that. We were playing Atlantic City, and Josh Freese, I guess, had done some work with Dolly, and he found out she was playing there the night before we were playing. So we had a night off, and Josh Freese got us all in. Dolly Parton got us all backstage passes, and we didn't really meet her per se, but she kind of walked up and said hello to all of us. And then she gave us these really cool seats that were kind of in a balcony overlooking the stage. So we were kind of like over the stage, and the crowd was out there. So, we had this really cool view of just right above her head, basically where she was performing. But she was so cool, and her banter between the songs was great. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Dolly. I love her.
Okay. That I respect.
She's kind of like punk rock country,
She's fascinating to me.
Mm-hmm. And she's got, I'm sure that, when a tell-all or whatever book is written about her, so there's going to be a bunch of cool deviant stuff that comes out about her that people are going to be surprised about, and I'm going to be not surprised about. I've heard rumors that she's totally tatted up, like her arms are all tatted up, and that's why you never see her arms. She's always got long sleeves on. I've heard all kinds of stuff about her. That I don't know if it's true or not, but it's really intriguing. You know what I mean? I'm running my mouth too much. Somebody else talk. Sophia, what do you got for us?
About what?
Music, I guess. Music is our thing here.
I don't know. Been listening to some Polvo recently. If
Polvo?
any of you guys know them. Yeah.
They're from down here.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
I know those guys. Okay, so
yeah.
I'll tell you about Polvo. I was never a fan of their music. I was never a fan of their music because when they were popular and they were making music down here, it was during this time in the 80s, 90s where North Carolina and Chapel Hill was kind of being heralded as the new Seattle or the new hip place for music. So all these indie rock bands that sounded kind of the same, like Polvo, and I can't remember all the bands, but me and my friends kind of took that as a sign to, okay, we need to do something completely different than what they're doing, right? So we just started doing really weird stuff. That's when Wiffle Fist was born, and my band Crapper Keeper and Silica Gel, and we just started doing anything we could to not sound like indie rock. So we kind of made fun of those guys all the time. We had a fanzine where we would put fake Polvo record ads in, like we would say, oh, Polvo's next record, I'm gay and I'm wearing boots or something, like just make up the worst titles, the stupidest.
Me.
And I remember there was one band called, oh man, I can't remember their name. Start with an A. I can't remember what their name was, but they were a pretty popular indie rock band. And we did a fake advert for them in our fanzine. And I think we said that their album was called Your Punch Out Turned Me Gay. And I think they actually, on their next album, they wrote a song called Your Punch Out Turned Me Gay because we made fun of them.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's my Polvo story. I know those guys, and I like the guys in the band. A couple of them, one or two of those guys owned a club here in Raleigh for a long time.
Oh, wow.
And so we knew each other from seeing each other around, but I never really owned any Polvo or any. I got into their music. But that's cool that you are into them. I haven't heard about them in a time.
Yeah, their music, it has this weird, almost nostalgic quality to them for me, even though, I've only recently started listening to them. There's some bands like that just have that quality to them.
I'm going to keep my eyes open. I might have a Polvo single around here or something that I could send you. And I'll look around in thrift stores to see if I can find any of their CDs or whatever, because sometimes they pop up. Since they're from around here, they pop up. So I'll keep my eyes open for you.
Yeah, that's us with Live, because they're from around here, so you see their CDs all the time in thrift stores.
Mhm.
Now I don't understand them at all. I just think it's entertaining.
Right? Yeah. No. I got a funny story to tell you about CDs down here. Clay Aiken, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Clay Aiken was from down here, and he had quite a nice career. He ran for political office and he won, and he's fairly well known. But what people don't know is that before he was on, was an American Idol. Before he was on that show, he released a CD. Well, he released a cassette under a different name. Before he was Clay Aiken, his name was Clay something else. I can't remember what it was, but he released a cassette tape. If you find that, I've seen that sell for like $1,000. But
Interesting.
After that, he put out a CD called "Don't Let Your Love Go Down on Me" or something. It was a classic old track, R&B song or a love song or something that he covered. He called his CD that, and basically the CD was just a bunch of backing tracks, like karaoke tracks for classic songs that he would sing over. And it was the worst, cheapest record cover. It was like a black cover with a white silhouette of what I guess should have been him, but it doesn't really look like him. Anyway, it's weird. It's the cheapest, the worst design CD you'd ever imagine. And so I've sold 4 or 5 or 6 of those for $100 each over the years. Now their value is kind of going down because I think I've saturated the market, but because I live in this town, I find that stuff all the time. So it's just weird what's worth money and what's valuable, and
very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's called "Look What Love Has Done to Me." That's the name of the song, or the name of the CD. But I think there's a song on there called "Don't Let Your Love Go Down on Me," which is really, I just don't understand that title.
I don't either. I don't think I do either.
It'd be a good punk rock song or some kind of offensive rock song. But anyway, yeah, people are having good conversations here in the side chat. Wayne says he has a good Clay Aiken story. Wait. Oh, hey Wayne, why don't you come up on screen and tell us? I have a Clay Aiken story.
Gospel of Clay Aiken.
I want to talk about Clay Aiken. Okay, so Guy Boost says, I am watching free TV with a converter box with an antenna, and heroes and icons have on the Star Trek marathon from the classic to the... Okay, I don't know anything about that stuff, Guy. That's a totally different world that I'm in. I don't know anything about sci-fi or movies or TV or nothing. I'm dumb. Video games, I'm dumb. I don't know nothing.
Pilmer is just dumb in general.
I'm dumb in general and in genital.
Sophia's kind of getting into trying to dig deep into subgenius world. Don't know if have you discovered Reverend Susie the Floozy's Bob Slacktime Funhouse?
Whoa,
I
that's a lot of
haven't
words.
checked that out yet. No.
You should. So there's somewhere on the site, if you go into the radio shows or whatever, there's a link to some.
Oh yeah.
She hasn't done any for a while, but she does some crazy audio editing, just some nut stuff where she's.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's a really great person too. Has some really great stories. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'd be a cool person to meet.
Okay, here's a weird. Okay, I'm going to tell you. So my friend Wayne, who has a Clay Aiken story, he doesn't have a camera, he doesn't have a microphone, so he's just typing this in the chat. So he says, so I guess my friend Wayne's last name is Aiken. I forgot that, and he says, okay, so since we have the same last name, I got tons of phone calls from people looking for him. So I claimed to know him and gave interviews, etc. I told them that he was a mean drunk and got into bar fights all the time. Oh man, you know what? That's kind of funny, but I kind of think Clay Aiken's probably a cool guy. I want to do that to him.
Oh, thanks.
But hopefully he has a sense of humor. You know? What's that sound?
Sounds like the sound of music.
Look at that cool poster in Joanne's room.
Oh yeah, I got the shit. I got the drip.
Pick poster from Neutro.
Yeah.
Mine's
So,
a room.
You know, this year is the 40th anniversary of New Traditionalists. So
Got the drip.
oh, look at that. There we
There it
It's
go.
is.
the new one from
There's
like,
the- oh, that's the reissue.
yeah, with the white vinyl. I have it right here.
You know what was interesting? Okay, so this year is the 40th anniversary of New Traditionalist. Last year was Freedom of Choice. And you know how often I go to thrift stores, right? I've gone to thrift stores religiously for many years. And now, on the 40th anniversary of Devo's album, on the month that it was released 40 years ago, April 2020, I walked into a thrift store, and this was right after they had opened them all up after the first wave of lockdown. They opened all the thrift stores up after months of being closed. I go into the first thrift store. I bought about 20 records because there were just a bunch of new records there. One of them was Devo Freedom of Choice, and it was the first time I'd ever found a Devo record in a thrift store, and it just happened to be on the same month of the 40th anniversary of the release of that album. And it's in great shape, fantastic shape. So now I have it in my collection, and I have a little piece of paper put in the cover that says, "This is the first record I've ever found of Devo at a thrift store." I was so happy. But how weird that it happened on the 40th anniversary, like to the month. Very strange. That's the
very
rock and
fun.
roll gods in action there. That's the
Yeah.
rock and roll gods in action.
Whack.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got this from the maybe the very first indie vinyl.
Wait, I'm
So-
gonna keep holding it up. I'm gonna make you big.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's great.
What does the warning say? This comic may cause the heads of normal humans to explode. I love that. I wonder how many heads exploded. Oh, Joanne, did your head just explode?
No,
Oh.
your face did.
What a surly young woman. My goodness, so angry. All right, so I believe in the rock and roll gods vinyl rundown. He says, "You believe in the rock and roll gods?" Of course I do. They've guided my life since I left the grips of Catholic school. They have guided my life, and even probably before I left the grips of Catholic school, they were guiding me. 420 is celebrated by John Lazaro. That's good. But yeah, vinyl rundown. Thanks for coming, man. Good to see you here. And also, I am Hop Frog. Hey, Hop Frog, if you want to come on screen, dude, you should come on up. I'll post the thing again. Oh wait, I don't have the thing again. Hey Tim, can you post the invite again to the chat there?
Tim, do the thing.
Trying to get Hop Frog to come up here. Hop Frog is somebody who's trying to kind of, I think, direct his channel into more music themed stuff. He used to be kind of part of the drama community on YouTube, the bottom of YouTube, but I think he's trying to rebrand himself as a music channel for the most part. So anyway, it'd be great to have him up here and talk to everybody. Tim, are you going to post that link in the chat, or am I going to have to do that? Let's see here. Oh, Tecker time. Look at this, Sophia. You're
More
getting
so
some
without the grills.
you're getting the compliments from the chat there.
Oh my god.
Here, we should just make you big, Sophia, since you're the prettiest one. There we
Make
go.
sure I'm
Come
gonna
on.
There we go. You're the best. You're the best one of all of us to look at. All right, so
What about me?
well, look, you're angry.
You look fine, Joanne. You say that you don't look nice. You look good.
You look good when you're not flipping us off and saying bad words. We love you,
I'm being
Joanne.
bullied by a 52-year-old.
You know what? You're a moderator, and Sophia is not, right?
I'm
She
the
is.
moderator.
The other way.
Moderator?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are both moderators, so you just shush, both of you.
What if we ban Pilmer from his own show?
Yeah, just ban me.
Hey, this is embarrassing, Michael. I can't find the picture, but I just realized that there's all the songs were posted on YouTube.
Oh, from the set list?
Yeah, no, from the high school, from my high school.
Yeah, the set list from the
Oh,
high school
wow.
show.
Yeah. So it starts out where they're out in the quad and everybody's in there, and then they go into the multi-purpose room and see the band. So I could prime the chat with the first video, and then you could go.
Oh no, don't play the video because I'll get copyright strike.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying the link, the YouTube link. I give you that. So that's,
Oh yeah, put it in the chat if you want. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So there's actually, so it's not a video of them performing.
yeah, it is
At your high school.
at my high school. Yeah.
Are you in it?
Wow.
Are you in the video?
No.
You can't see yourself. But where were you? Do you remember where you were sitting or standing or? What?
I was taking pictures.
You were taking, and you can't.
I
But
was in journalism back then. I was taking pictures and stuff. I had kind of had like a high side view.
look, I'm telling you, if you find those pictures, my friend, you should do a little YouTube video about it because I'm sure everybody would want to see those.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's really interesting.
yeah, but they were there.
Yeah,
I was looking at through my old newspapers. You know, the journal. We did every month. We had a newspaper. And we screwed around most of the time, doing all kinds of stupid stuff, making fun of all the faculty and things, like you should.
Yeah.
So
I had a column in my high school newspaper for a couple of years where I would review records, and so that was fun. I'd reviewed Einstein's and Neubauten and the Dead Kennedys and all kinds of stuff. Like that. I was really weirding out people with that column, but I saw the Go-Go's. It was 1983 or 84. It was on the talk show tour, I think, and they had NXS open for them, and I really wasn't familiar with NXS that much. I think I'd heard a song or two, but we weren't really looking forward to seeing them because we really wanted to see the Go-Go's. But when they came out, man, they really blew us away. NXS was great.
oh yeah, oh, absolutely.
Very cool. Now see, Joanne, you're getting some love. Somebody's looking for a smile from you. There we go. Yeah. Good work, Zeb.
Somebody's got a tickler.
We got a smile out of Joanne. That's great. Oh look at Henry Moses says.
That is a man.
I would agree.
That is valid.
I would agree. Okay,
All
so
women are
Zachary
valid.
Nathanson, who I haven't seen here before, says, my introduction to Devo was the 1981 adult animated, heavy metal back in that. Oh, so you didn't see that till 96, Zachary. Wow. I wonder how old you are. Oh, wait. So you wore the soundtrack out when I was 11 years old. So you were 11 in 96. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I remember
watching that in 81.
Yeah, when it came out, I was watching that and it blew me away. I couldn't believe that Devo was in a movie called Heavy Metal. I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe the animation.
It was kind of porno heavy, wasn't it? Yeah, it was definitely R-rated.
Yes.
I saw a heavy metal vinyl at like a Second and Charles one time, but I didn't want to get it because it was $30.
You mean the soundtrack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, if you're a fan of like 70s, 80s rock, there's a lot of good stuff on there, but there's not a lot of stuff like Devo, that's for sure. So Devo is kind of an anomaly on that. But I don't like Sammy Hagar for the most part, but he does a really good track on that record. And Black Sabbath's track Mob Rules is great on that record. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth $30. Okay, what do we got here? Damon Bevan. I haven't seen you here before. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Hey, we're getting a lot of new people in here, guys, so this is cool.
It's because of me. It's my influence.
Cardinal would like to see more up your nose, I think. There we go. See, at least we know you're not doing cocaine. You don't have a problem.
First of all, just because my nose bleeds occasionally does not mean I do cocaine.
It just means you're getting punched in the nose repeatedly.
Exactly.
That's better than doing blow.
Yes.
John Lazaro is correcting you on something here. I'm not sure what you were saying about my age.
First of all, John, you spelled my name wrong, so
you're
suck
in
an egg.
you're in on the poop list there. Charlie Finch loves Polvo.
Good.
What's
There
a
we
polvo?
Where the hell is
A
Hop
good
Frog?
band.
Where'd Hop Frog go? Damn it!
He hopped off.
Hop Frog, hop the hell out of here. Meme says this has turned into a very weird stream. When is it not a weird stream?
Meme, you made it
Weird
weird.
but fun.
You know, we're just catching up. I just wanted to make sure, Sophia, you were the kind of the instigator of this whole thing tonight, because last time we were streaming, not the Devo book stream, but before that, and I brought you on to make some noise. You were like, wait, I just want to talk. I want to talk to people. So I was like, all right, this
Yeah.
time we're going to do Sophia's style and just talk. And we're not going to do any noise. And I won't
Yeah, I
hog
like
the
talking.
I was just
I don't
like
get to
in
do
the
it much.
yeah, same here, honestly. Like
Well,
about things that I truly enjoy. Yeah.
I mean, I got to say, on YouTube these days, especially the last year, these kind of streams are very popular, where it's just basically a host like me, and then other people come on and we just chat and shoot shit. It's very popular these days in the vinyl community and other communities on YouTube. So it's just, I guess people are just dying to socialize, and I can understand that, because I can only talk to my cats so much before I go insane, and I need some kind of human interaction. So here we are. What's that?
Yeah.
So when I worked in a record,
He's
Worked
showing
it.
his craft work pins.
yeah, my craft work. When I worked in a record store in Hermosa Beach,
That's nice.
we actually sold pinbacks. We had a whole case of them and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I picked up. I just was rummaging through my desk and found a craft work. This one's interesting.
So how many pinback buttons do you think you have?
Well, they're all over. They're not in my desk drawer here. They're other places. But I
Look, you need to get one of these.
got a handful, like
You
that.
need to get one of these. You need to get one of these and put them all in there.
Yeah.
And they have different sizes of these too. They have half size of this, a quarter size of this, but these are great for that. You can just set it up on a shelf or hang it on a wall, and there's all your pinbacks for all to see. It's just fabulous. I love pinback buttons.
Remember this election?
No, I wasn't paying attention to elections back then. Not that I do now. Not that I even do now, but back then especially not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I take my
That's a good idea.
Hey, I just want to make sure I thank each of you individually right here on screen for joining me and talking to me on screen. And Joanne,
Really?
thank you for being on camera for us.
Really?
We appreciate it. What do you got there? What's that in your hand? It looked like a string of cassette tape or something. What were you? There was a string or something in your hand. What is that?
It's a Pringles jar,
Oh, I
but it's
thought there
filled
was like
with
a-
rubber bands.
I thought there was a string or something, or was that a rubber band?
There is
You know,
one singular rubber
Pringles
rubber
cans
rubber
were
band.
great for storing stuff, weren't they? Back in the day.
I guess.
Yeah, they were. Man, it's raining like a mofo here.
Same.
I hear on the skylights. Oh, let's see. Am I missing something here?
Missing
Oh no, it's
space.
booting you. Hot Frog, why is it booting you? Hot Frog says it's booting him.
Sounds like a you problem.
Oh, I know that I can have more than these people up here. Oh man, sorry, Hot Frog.
So, Michael,
Huh?
you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. I'm just saying bye.
I unplugged here to get.
Yeah, that's an impressive button collection.
Oh wait, let's put you on. Oh, hold on. Let me make you
That's
big.
your-
Hold on. There we go. Yeah, look at that. All right, now let me get a good look there.
So I take a pin back and I just pop the pin out of it and put like a 1-inch magnet. You can get these at the craft store or departments or hardware stores. And just stick them on
Oh,
the
so that's a refrigerator. Okay, I see what I'm looking at now. What
Yeah.
is that big
Wow.
Oingo Boingo button?
This one,
The big one, the cowboy hat. Yeah.
yeah, this was a big sticker.
Oh,
And at the time, I didn't know what to do with it, and I had like a lid from a can or something.
oh.
Stuck it on that. So now I know what to do with stickers. So here's my stickers on the
I see.
bottom.
I threw up magnet there. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at all those.
So if you take a sticker, and they sell these, they're magnetic sheets you can use for like covering up your air
Yeah.
conditioner vents.
Right.
which work really well for that. But they're really thin magnets, and you just stick your sticker on it and cut around it, and then you stick it on your fridge.
That's cool. Now, if you had your wallet in your back pocket and you went over to that fridge and leaned on it with your ass, you could probably screw your credit cards up.
Maybe, yeah.
There's so much magnetic power on that refrigerator.
And that's the Devo side, so I don't get good. We have good light over here, but that's showing up. Anyway, that's what you do with your magnets or your buttons. You need a place to stick them. So.
I think Hot Frog was having trouble with his internet or something. He kept getting booted off, so that's unfortunate. Okay, now, so Guy Boost here says something about Rush here. Let's see. I'll take you off big time there, brother. The pressure off you. Now, what happened to our buddy? Okay, there he is. Rush performance of their song Superconductor with Alex playing a huge keyboard, and the song reminds me of Devo. Well, Guy Boost, I got something to tell you. There's a photo of Geddy Lee from an old rock magazine that I have. I can't remember what rock magazine it was, probably Cream or Hit Parader or one of those 70s, 80s rock magazines. And he's got a kind of a white Miami Vice kind of coat on with a T-shirt underneath it, and he's playing bass, singing into a microphone, and he's got this big, oh no, it's Devo flicker button on. So I know Rush were Devo fans. I knew that for a fact.
And that song he mentioned, the song Superconductor, that video and the video for Mystic Rhythms, I think, were directed by Gerald Casale.
That's right. I know Gerald did something with Rush. Yeah. That's cool. So that's why it sounds like Devo, maybe Guy Boost. Okay, here we go. Zeb has a question for the screen people here. There it is. I would like to know which is the least loved Devo song, especially from the screen people.
None of them are. They're all beautiful in their own special way.
I hate the 9 Inch Nails cover. Can't stand it. Can't stand
it. You know what? I don't care. That's the end.
Nobody cares if you don't care. That's the truth.
Are we talking about albums or songs?
I think he's probably talking about a song, but it could be albums, whatever. What's your least loved Devo?
I just, Smooth Little Maps. There's a couple songs on there. For the most part, I remember a road trip in Tucson. I'm like, I'm not chilling with this, but I'm going to keep looking here.
I love Smooth Little Maps. Man,
maybe it was Total Devo. I don't know. Let me see.
I'd have to put Total Devo just as a whole. Just lyrically, that album doesn't work with me. It bothers me. And Smooth Noodle Maps is a little bit of an improvement, but it's that's my second least favorite. But
yeah, Total Devo. I agree. Yeah.
Total Devo took a while to grow on me. I like
Doll and Disco Dancer and Love and stuff. Just I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought they could have done better than that, but
For me, I guess my least favorite song would probably be Jurisdiction of Love, just because I always thought those lyrics were kind of stupid. But Shout as a whole, for me, like, there are some songs that I do enjoy on it, but overall, I just think it really suffers from the production. It's just too clean.
Right, okay, I got you. Well, yeah, when I was a Devo fan when I was a kid and that album came out, and also when Total Devo came out, it was a sound I wasn't expecting to hear, so it kind of took me off guard on both albums.
Yeah.
But I did learn to love both those albums. I like Shout more than Total Devo, I think. But yeah, Smooth Little Maps is way up there. But there were these other songs that Devo did kind of on the side, like the 9 Inch Nails song I never cared for. Super Cop, I never liked that one.
Super Cop, that song was entertaining, to say the least.
I hated it. And then there was the one that, God bless her, Tony Basil did, sang on, and it was awful. I couldn't stand it, but I love Tony Basil.
That one.
I love Tony Basil, but there's a few bummer Devo songs, which is unusual because they're my favorite band. But now when I talk about the Dickies, I like every Dickies song I've ever heard, whether it's a live recording or demo.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like everything. What's going on there? What's going on with our friend Joanne?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm making a rubber band bracelet.
Oh, right. Oh, Joanne, you know what? Remember that Barbie head doll? The head of the Barbie head you sent me a long time ago with a
Yeah.
long braid. I found that.
Yes.
My cats, I guess, had been playing with it, and I found it under the couch today. So I just wanted to tell you that it's still around.
Thank you. I've asked for it to for you to show it off on the camera, but you never did, and it makes me sad.
Well, I know
And
where
it
it is.
makes
It's
me
on the
feel
floor.
ignored.
Hold on. It's on the floor right over here. Hold on. I know where it is. Oh, because the cats were playing with it. Oh, and look. Oh, this is great. Okay. This is great. So this is all the cat hair and stuff that's on it from being under the couch.
Jesus.
Look at that.
Whoa,
Oh,
whose hair is that?
it's
My hair.
Barbies. It's Barbies and Cricket's and Meowser's hair. Uh-oh. It's falling all over the place now. So anyway, your toys are still around the house, Joanne, and I still appreciate the gifts. Okay, so there's a bunch of questions coming in here. Let's see. People are talking about Tony Basil covered Devo songs. Now, here's an interesting opinion that I don't see very often. John Lazaro says Pink Pussycat is horrid. The song
Oh
Pink
my God, she's so wrong.
Oh man, I love that one.
Oh, I love that one.
The
Yeah.
only thing I don't like about that song is that the bass line is so fast that it makes my fingers hurt.
I like it.
Well, you know what? You just play it enough, and that hurting goes away. You know?
I like it because
Yeah.
it has meow 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 repeated by Bob 2 all the fucking time.
Bob.
Bob.
Oh yeah, here we go. Writer Jordan Gory Jury Lurie reminds me of the song that I hate so much. It's at Slaughterhouse Rock, the only one from Slaughterhouse Rock. Yeah, I
don't even really remember that song at all.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's not
That
really-
song is, I love it. I love any collab with Tony Basil and Devo.
I know. I love. She's great, but I think maybe it was like a demo version of the track. Maybe they hadn't really got it dialed in because it sounded like she was a little off key in places or something. I don't know, but it sounded like it wasn't quite finished or something to me. But
Bread and Butter was on a soundtrack, wasn't it? That was a pretty crappy
I
song.
don't know. That was bad too.
Yeah.
But like
I kind of liked that one. I gotta say.
I mean, some of them are, but I don't know.
It was better than others, but it is odd to me to think that I don't like every Devo song because of how dedicated I am to that band. But yeah, there are some big bummers for me. But the Dickies, I swear, they do not have a bad song in the bunch for me. Every single recording, every version, everything I've ever heard of the Dickies, I love to death. So I
Hey,
don't know.
Pilmer, can I disappoint you for a hot second?
Again?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
The only Dickie song I know is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's a good one. Well, I tell you what, every Dickies album sounds a little different than the last, and they do a good job of playing straight up punk rock, and then also blending punk rock energy with like prog rock or pop or whatever. I mean, they're just great all around. They really kind of took punk rock and tweaked it with every album they released over the years, and everyone is fantastic. If you ever need me to email you some Devo, some Dickies tracks, Joanne, I will do that for you.
Okay, cool.
I don't
Manny
believe
Mo and Jack.
Yeah. Pato Frutal is here. Pato Frutal, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Only one has grown on me. Not sure what you're referring to there, my friend, but
It's talking about the Tony Basil Devo song.
Or is he? Or just Devo?
I don't know. Oh yeah, Jeff Young, my friend Jeff Young says, "Don't forget awesome taste in cover songs." That's probably referring to the Dickies.
To the best of my knowledge, I've never heard the Dickies. So
What? Oh my goodness!
I'm not a big punk fan. I mean, not that I don't. I mean, general punk doesn't do a lot for me.
It's definitely not general punk. It's a little more highbrow. The singer has a very unique, fantastic voice, and
Parody punk.
they weren't punk rockers like Dead Kennedys or Black Flag, where they were pissed off and they were talking about government and society. they were kids from the valley. They all had swimming pools and TVs, so they weren't really angry about anything. So they
No,
sang,
they
sang
were making fun of the local auto parts store. They were making fun of the newscasters on TV.
right. So they were coming from a completely different background than most punk bands, which I think helped give them their unique sound.
I'll check them out at some point, but I just never really crossed paths with, whatever.
It's great stuff. They're really famous for doing really good cover versions of songs like Nights in White Satin, or there's a bunch of them they've done. There's a new single that's going to be coming out soon from them that has a really great cover on the B-side that I can't tell you about right yet, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be on Cleopatra Records. And
why can't you tell us it?
Because it's not out yet.
Why?
Well, they don't want me to tell anybody yet.
Why does everything have to be a secret?
Because as soon
you can just tell us.
Here's why, Joanne. I'll tell you my experience with this. Is every time I've let a little bit slip out about upcoming projects, it turns out that then that project doesn't happen anymore. Something bad happens. It falls off the face of the earth. And so I just have learned over the years to keep my mouth shut until it's a real thing. And then when it's a real thing, tell everybody. But I jinx things if I tell people too soon, and I don't want to do that. You know?
Intriguing.
Zeb has another question for the panel.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone like the Japanese band Yellow Magic Orchestra? Yeah. I mean, like, I never listened to them, but,
I don't believe I'm familiar with them.
I've
heard of them, but
Plastics are the only ones I know about.
Oh, they're great. They're great.
Oh yeah, Plastics for sure.
Michael has secrets. That is true. And he never tells him mine.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, so with regard to those two records we talked about, Smooth Noodle Maps and Total Devo, I think the only thing that's, I think I got them mixed up, but the one thing about all the Devo records is at least one of the songs has a message that sustains the Devo philosophy and so forth. Like some things never change.
Yeah.
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 Or Devo has feelings too. I mean,
Yeah.
those songs kind of, it kind of like, it's a tough question when you ask me when somebody asks me which record I don't like, but a lot of times if I'm not at home, I listen to albums through and through when I'm driving, and just remember that Smooth Little Map. I'm like, oh, geez, the next track. But then it's one song I like,
It's just so funny because that album, when it first came out, I listened to it, I loved it, and I've loved it ever since. I don't know why it just hit me at the right angle, but I have a funny story that I've probably told before on live streams, but Smooth Noodle Maps related. One of the first times I was out visiting our dearly departed Bob Casale and Lisa Casale, I was out in California. I was staying at their house with my then girlfriend Diana as a guest, and one day they were taking us bowling because they love to bowl, and the Casale parents were in town, and they were going to meet us at the bowling alley. So we were really excited, and we're driving to the bowling alley from the Casale's house. Bob Casale's driving. I'm in the passenger seat. Lisa and the kids are in the back, and we get to this weird intersection before we get to the bowling alley, and it's kind of a weird roundabout or something, and we were trying to figure out when to go, and I said, "Oh, Bob, don't go yet because we'll get stuck in this loop." And then he started singing "Stuck in a Loop Again." I was like, "Oh, dude, you're freaking me out a little bit right now." I'm in the car with Devo, and Devo's singing Devo to me, and that's just a little weird. But that was a very memorable moment for me to have Bob just start singing a Smooth Noodle Map song out of the blue. It was just so cool. John Lazaro has a guess that Joanne is 17.
Whoa!
You're looking
on the
old,
money,
Joanne.
son.
You're looking old.
Well, actually, you're 53, so
That's
stop
right. I
talking
am
right now.
old. See, I am old, so I'm allowed to look old. But you're only 15 and you're looking 17, right? Or are you 16 yet?
Bro, I'm 17. I'm going to turn
you're
18 in like November.
Cardinal Sin, thank you for your super chat. And yes, Lisa Casale was in the chat not long ago. Of course, yes, she was. She came by a few of these streams and dropped her little sense of humor post in there about pie and not having pants on, and we love her. We miss her. Yeah, thanks for your super chat, Cardinal Sin. And if you want, Cardinal Sin, I'm going to do a little something for you. Okay, people, I'm going to make myself big here for a second to do a little something for Cardinal Sin's super chat. Okay, ready, Cardinal Sin? Here we go. Bam! Oh, and then we got this guy. Whoa! Okay, thank you for your service, super chat, Charlie. And, there we go. We got the siren. We got the super chat celebration coming on here, and we appreciate you, Cardinal Sin. Thank you. And this siren was a gift from my friend Wayne, who's in the chat, and thank you, Wayne.
Wayne's World, fun time, excellent.
That last skit they did last week was oof.
What was that?
Wayne's World. They did a redo, I think, for the Super Bowl.
The commercial with like
Oh my
that
god.
rapper who
Yeah, I
is
don't know
known
anything
to,
about
like,
that
drug
movie.
people.
Well, did you see the Super Bowl, Michael?
Well, here's the thing. My friend Tim was watching it, and he invited me on a Zoom chat to watch it with him. I was just kind of hanging out with my friend Tim. I wasn't really watching the game, but no, I have no interest. I kind of I like watching football just for the inertia and the movement. Like I like watching the players run up and down the field and get tackled and throwing the ball and jumping and all that stuff. But I could care less who wins, and I don't.
Well, this thing. They have commercials, and one of the commercials was a Wayne's World commercial. So
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah.
it was, gosh, 20 years later, 30 years later. How many years later? It was awful.
I don't know. I don't know much about that. I mean, I know the movie and I know it's popular, but I've never seen it and I don't care. I don't know why I don't care about movies. I just don't give a damn about movies. I never have.
So that's one of the reasons I stopped watching football is I just couldn't stand all the commercials and hype and crap. So I used to watch it quite a bit years ago, but I haven't seen any football in ages. So I can't do without it. But
Hey, I just wanted to say hello to Tracy Winfield. I don't think I've seen her in here before. Thank you for coming by, Tracy. So how are we doing here? Hey, thank you for all the likes, people. I'm just noticing that we got lots of thumbs up. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That keeps the the YouTube magic going. The algorithms, it makes them feel all good and confident about themselves. So what do we got? What do we got? What else do we got here?
I'm still working on this bracelet, bro.
Okay, so Vinyl Rundown says, what was worse, the Super Bowl game or the halftime show? I thought both of them were very uninteresting and who cares is what I'm saying.
What? I like the halftime show. It was cool. I like the weekend.
Nothing I hadn't seen before. It was very uninteresting. I don't know. Just didn't do it for me.
Have you ever seen Lady Gaga's performance at the Super Bowl?
No, but Devo did a show with Lady Gaga at Lollapalooza in Chicago many years ago. And it was funny because we got there really early in the morning. Me and the rest of the crew got there at like 6 or 7 in the morning. And it was still really misty and kind of foggy outside. And we were all on the stage, this outdoor stage, where Lady Gaga's crew had already set up all of their stuff the night before. So basically you had a stage, and then you had all this Lady Gaga stuff pushed to the far back of the stage. There was a car on stage. There was all these staircases made of syringes and tons of crazy cool shit. So I was there all alone, 7 in the morning, just drank a Red Bull to wake up or something. And then I started just walking around all of her stage set and looking at it. And I took a pack of like maybe 20 I threw up stickers out of my pocket and just threw them all over the inside of the car that was on stage, because it had the roof cut out of it. Like, so it was kind of a convertible. And I guess her dancers or whatever got in it during the show. But I just threw a bunch of I threw up stickers all over the inside of the car. So I know somebody in that band or the crew got a bunch of I threw up stickers, and I'm hoping Lady Gaga got one.
What if Lady Gaga just like mysteriously saw it and be like, oh, who vandalized my shit? And she'd be like, all right, who vandalized it? And then 20 years later, you'll pop up and be like, I did it. It was me.
I didn't sticker the car. I just threw a bunch of stickers in the car. So that people had gifts, basically. But that was a fun
I
thing.
finished my bracelet.
Oh wait, let me see. Hold on. What's it made of? Rubber bands?
Yeah.
Oh my
Silly
goodness.
little rubber bands.
It looks like it wants you to chew on that.
I could.
How long does that thing last on your wrist before it starts falling apart? Do you know?
Actually, these are really strong, and they'll like what will they do? They will like stick onto your skin and just like hurt your
Oh yeah,
arm
pull the
or
hairs out.
wrist.
Yeah, it'll pull the hairs out.
Not necessarily pull the hairs out, but they'll just like stick onto it really hard.
Oh, thanks, Cardinal, for plugging my iThruUp site there. That's very nice of you. Yeah, that's where to get iThruUp stickers if anybody's interested. But yeah, but I saw Lady Gaga's show that night, and it was good. I saw it from far away. I wasn't up front, but the show was amazing, and I always thought her music could be a little more edgy, or I don't know, something. But I like her.
I love Lady Gaga so much.
Yeah, she's a cool character. I know a friend of mine in New York named James Lawrence is a really good friend of hers, and he's known her since before she was very popular, I think. So, but she's a big music fan. I know that she's really into all the bunch of like 80s rock and heavy metal and all kinds of stuff, and so I think she's probably pretty cool.
Michael?
Yes.
I've got a
What do you got there?
Boingo Boingo bracelet. So
Wait, let's make you big. Oh, where was that from?
This was first show I saw him at in 1990. So it's basically just like a piece of nylon, like a dog collar with a little Velcro on it. But
is that something they sold, or is that something?
Yeah, this was something that they had at their merch booth or whatever. So
wow, crazy.
Not too fancy, but kind of neat. So
I only saw him one time in '86, but that was fantastic. Tracy Winfield says, my husband is Mike. I don't know how to pronounce that. Vallejo from Circle One. Wait, Circle One. Was that a punk band?
Vallejo. Yeah, let's see here.
Who is Circle One? Circle One. I know I've heard that name before, but I don't know what it is.
It's a punk band from California, Pico Rivera.
Oh, okay.
Being inspired by Black Flag, Fear, and the Germs.
Oh, what year did Circle One come out?
80.
Okay, yeah, because I remember them from back in the day, and I remember the logo. That's cool.
It's good for them that they came out.
Yeah, they came out. That's good. Good stuff.
I remember when like Pilmer came out of the closet.
Where did Sophia go?
She left
Sophia.
Oh, there she is.
There you go. Thank you. I was getting worried that you were trying to mentally disintegrate me or something.
I was, but it happened again, Sophia, where like the first 4 people backstage I can see, and then the 5th one drops below where I can see, so I have to scroll down.
Oh.
So I didn't think to scroll down there until I realized, oh, where's Sophia? She's not there anymore. So sorry about that. It's just the screen layout. The screen layout is not good. Once you get past the first 4 people on the screen, you can't see who else is backstage, so it's a little tricky. So anyway, I don't know. I'm running out. We've been doing this 2 hours almost. I'm running out of things to say.
I'm not running out of things to say.
Okay, go ahead, Joanne. You talk to us for a while. What do you got?
Okay, so this week I found out that David Kendrick watches SpongeBob.
So that brings you closer to heaven. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Good.
It does.
I like it.
It brings serotonin to my brain.
Well, David collects condoms. So if you ever find interesting condom packages, pick them up for David.
Yeah, that's like the 8th time you told me that.
Well, I always look out for him. I'm always trying to find cool condoms for him. So
you need to find Estonian condoms for him.
Ooh. You'd have to probably Google that.
Like he said in the devotional thing that he wanted Estonian condoms.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh. I guess we'll have to start searching, huh?
Yes.
Well, you will, because you're a huge David fan. So it's your job to.
I'm David's bestie.
That's right. You need to find him that condom.
I do need to find him that
Just
condom.
go to your parents and say, Mom, Dad, I know this sounds weird, but I need to find this certain kind of condom. If you could please help me out.
My parents will be so concerned because
they should already be concerned.
No, she's right on it. That's true. I would be concerned as well. Yeah.
I would be concerned if I had kids.
first of all, they kind of know that I am.
Different?
Yes, I am. You know?
A little different.
Yes, very different.
That's good.
On a different team, perhaps.
Well, so then they don't. So then they're not going to get upset when you break the news.
Yeah.
That's cool.
About the condom or something else?
Well, about whatever decisions you made about your life that they might be upset about. It seems like you already have it worked out. That's great.
I mean, they would be concerned about me buying a condom. Like,
Tell him
it's
for
not
David.
that.
It's for David.
It's for David.
Yeah. Tell him it's for a 50, 60 something year old man, and it's okay.
That
And
makes
tell
it
him-
even worse.
He's not even going to use it. Tell him, look, he's not even going to use this. It's not for him to use. It's for him to collect.
Yeah, I know.
I think if you tell your parents how important it is to you that you find this I think
Oh,
they'll back
God.
you up. They would help you find it.
Mom and Dad, I need to find an Estonian condom right now.
It's really important.
Yes.
It's for
I
my
think they'll be more concerned about me emailing a 60-something-year-old.
about condoms
Not about condoms, but like
in general.
in general.
In genital.
Because we're besties.
Well, it's okay. It's called having a role model. You know? So let me tell you, back when I was 13, 14, I think even as young as 12, I didn't have a father figure. My parents got divorced. My father moved back to Ohio. And I didn't even really have a father figure when I lived with my dad. He just was not kind of in the game with me. So I had these older guys befriend me when I was a teenager, and they were probably in their 40s or whatever. And they were all DJs at this local radio station in Charlotte, and they totally changed my life. They took me under their wing. They gave me free concert tickets. They gave me free records. They were just totally cool to me. So my mom was never freaked out about me hanging out with all those guys or calling them or whatever. So I think it's the same thing. You have to have older role models and cool people that you look up to.
I am female and he is male.
Yeah.
There should be some concern.
Well, but that can be argued. That can be argued. I think he's got enough female in him, and you've got enough male in you to even it out. I'm serious though. He's not like a macho guy. He's got a little effeminate action going on there, and you guys can level out like that. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to make it work for you. It's gonna be okay.
I'm David Kendrick's token gay best friend.
That's right.
I just want everyone to know that.
You're gonna find that condom for him.
I will find the
I know
condom.
you will. Okay, so let's see here.
To put my 2 cents in, since I haven't said anything in a while, I do understand the importance of having like older mentors, and that's kind of why I just feel very comfortable in the Devo community or whatever. Just having people who are older yet respect you and aren't being creeps or weirdos. I haven't really had to go through any creeps or weirdos, but just having positive experiences and seeing that there's people that you respect who have a mutual respect for you. It's a really great feeling, definitely.
And I think a lot of times those older people see kind of some of their own experience in you. Like they kind of see
Totally, yeah.
They see what they were like as a teenager, trying to figure shit out or trying to figure out their place in the world. So it makes them want to kind of guide you a little bit, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, and people like me who made a big decisions to never have kids way back when I was 12, I made the decision, look, I'm never having kids, but I can still kind of get my, parenting instinct on through people like you, just through being an influence in whatever way. So, that's as far as I want to take having kids. That's as far as I want to take it. I'll be the bad influence for other people's kids, but I will not have my own.
I approve of that.
Yeah, that's my role. So wait a second. So I just noticed Joanne's title name is 69 Days Till 420. Are you counting down? Counting them down for us?
Well, people on Twitter are counting down for me.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good. That's good.
It's my favorite beer that comes out on 420. So
what is that?
It's called Waldo's. It's Lagunitas makes it in Northern California in Petaluma, and it's a very hearty beer.
Hearty, huh?
Yes, it is very hearty.
Yeah, it's probably not the beer I would want to drink. I like beer with very little.
It has flavor, Michael.
Yeah, I don't like flavor, but there is a Motorhead beer I want to try that came out, and it looks like.
Why would you make your head a motor?
Well, it's a cool motor.
Why don't you make your? I don't know. But yeah, there's a Motorhead beer. I wouldn't mind trying. It looks like it's not too hoppy or flavorful. It looks like just a regular old kind of trashy beer, which I would expect from Motorhead. But so I'm looking forward to trying that one day. But yeah, so I think this has been a really great stream. We've had 2 hours.
Because I was in it.
Oh, look, and Anne's here. Anne, do you want to come on screen really quick before we cut this off tonight?
Oh, please, Anne, please.
Everybody loves Anne. Hey, Anne, by the way, you got to come on screen so I can ask you something, Anne. I got questions to ask you, and it's better that I ask you in public. So feel free. Anne, no, she doesn't want to come on. Okay, well, Anne, I'll ask you here. Martin Jones, another YouTube subscriber of mine, is going to send his Marry Me Anne 7-inch, Dickies 7-inch to me because he wants you to sign it. So I'll get that for you. And also, I think Tim Nolan is sending his 7-inch to me for you to sign. So you're going to have 2 7-inches that you're going to have to sign for my friends. And also, when you're over here doing that, Anne, when you come over to my house and you sign those records for me, I have to have you probably do something else for me. I'm going to be doing really soon a contest on my YouTube channel. When I reach 3,000 subscribers, which is going to be really soon, I think I'm only 20 or 30 people away from that. When I reach 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to have a contest. And then when the contest is over, I'm going to have you, Anne, pick the names out of a hat to pick the winner. Okay. So that's what you got to come over and do. You got to wear your little upside down cross and stuff. And you got to come over and pick names out of a hat for me. So just be prepared.
She'll be your Vanna.
That's right. And it's going to be my Vanna Anna. Anne Vanna. Vanna Ann? Vanna Ann. That sounds good. She's my Vanna Ann. So we lost old surly Joanne. Okay, so thank you, Joanne, for joining us for a while. It was very sweet of you.
That's the spot for Anne then.
Well, I know Anne says she's a mess. She doesn't want to, and she likes to be all did up when she gets on camera. So we'll wait till she's all did up.
She knows she's fine.
Oh yeah, of course she does. So I just want to say I'm getting some equipment together so that when I can do live streams outside of the house again regularly, like when I go walking to the record store or when I go to shows or whatever, I've got now a backup battery pack from my friend Sam Osterling, which I think will help me a lot because typically, I don't know if you guys have seen the streams I do when I walk to the record store or walk out of the house, but typically about an hour and a half in, my phone craps out and the battery's dead and I have to shut it off. But now I've got a backup power pack. So next time we do the walk to the record store, which I'm really hoping to do in the next week, weather permitting, then my battery won't die. So making progress.
Take some tips from what is I always call her Holly Undead, but I know she's got you know what I'm talking about. But she does that Johnny on the spot kind of thing with walking down the street. It's pretty funny. So
yeah. Well, hers don't last very long. They're usually pretty short. But yeah, she does them every now and then when she goes to walk and get cigarettes or beer or something. Wait.
And this goes to your point that you've been making a few times ago. Anne's making some cool comments on the chat, which I am not going to talk to.
Wait a second.
But it would be cool to have, I don't know, how do we get a moderator, one of the moderators or somebody to feed you this stuff so that you can kind of react to it, because
it's hard. It's hard to keep. Yeah, I always see stuff in the chat where I'm like, what's that talking about? And then I try to scroll it, and it's like impossible to keep up with everything. I just can't.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ann. I'm really trying to get you to.
But what is she saying? That's interesting.
Well, I'm not saying it.
Why? If she's saying it, you could repeat it.
Okay, so she said, I got to back up now. So I said, come on, to quote Dixie Dregs, and I didn't spell it right. I said, come on, Ann, show up. And then she said, love it. I'm in bed.
Yeah.
In the dark.
Yeah.
Come on, no judgment.
That's interesting too, right? It'll be interesting in the dark.
I mean, we're not going to see her, and she's just going to be this big shadow. Who knows? But
look, Anne likes to look right. I know Anne. I've waited a long time for Anne to get ready for things, so I know she likes to get ready for things.
All right. Get ready thing. All right, we didn't know that. Yeah. All right.
We're not going to stress her out. We'll try to get her. Maybe we'll get her here next week or something. But But yeah, so yeah, there's lots of great conversation going on in the side chat, people, and I appreciate you guys being here and participating so much. But I don't know how much more of this I can do, just because at 2 hours I kind of reach my limit unless there's something really spectacular going on. So, but how cool it was to have all you guys on screen basically the whole time and talking to me. I like it.
Yeah,
it was fun.
And we'll try to keep Joanne in good spirits, and we'll try to keep her happy. And we love Joanne. And so what's going to be your homework before next Thursday? Okay, everybody needs to. Okay, let's do this. If everybody could splurge on themselves and just buy one cool music thing for themselves, and I'm going to do it too. I'm going to buy something for myself. I usually don't ever buy anything for myself, but I'm going to do it between now and next Thursday, and then we can all talk about what we bought next Thursday. Is that cool?
I guess.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be something you even receive in the mail yet. As long as you ordered it and can talk about it, we'll do it next Thursday.
Michael, you just
we got something.
missed Anne trying to get into the chat.
What? Really? Nothing ever popped up.
She said she tried.
Oh, she's lying. Okay. So Tim, try to put the link in the chat again. We'll see if we can get Ann up here real quick. Because I don't believe she tried. There was nothing happening over here in the backstage. Come on, Ann. You can do it.
It's only one syllable, Anne. It's not.
Monsieur Hare says, already ahead of you. I ordered a vinyl Silent Way the other night. A vinyl of In a Silent Way? What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means.
Miles Davis.
Okay, Ann, I'm going to put the link because I don't know where Tim is. He's not putting the link. So here we go. Okay, Ann, here we go. Here we go, Ann. You ready? Boom. It's in the chat. Moderator Tim is slacking. Okay, so here we go, Ann. Come on up. Let's see you. We've got people that want to say hello to you. Leon. Hello, how are you? I'm seeing a lot of people I don't see here. Toy Fan is in here. I've never seen Toy Fan. Tracy Winfield just bought the band Stage Fright. Okay, here we go. It says, Cardinal Sin is waiting backstage now. I don't see Ann yet.
That would be symmetrical if you get Ann and Cardinal Sin or Gil.
I don't know how many people I can actually put in the. I don't know what I'm limited to.
Put Cardinal in it might descend into chaos.
Okay, there's Cardinal. And then I think
there he is.
If I could just fit Ann in here. Come on, Ann. Click that damn link and get into the Coopers and come join us. Oh, here we go. Are you ready, Ann? You ready? Okay. All right, Ann, we're going to put you on now. Ready? Here we go. Yeah. All right.
Yay.
Hey, everybody. This is great.
I put the light on. It looks terrible. Let's see. Is there any good? There's no good lighting angle.
We got you out of bed. That's all that matters. So how are you?
I'm in my pajamas in bed.
I haven't really talked to you in a long time. How are you?
I haven't talked to anyone. I've been completely isolated. I don't know when the last time I saw another human being is, honestly.
Well, it's good to have you here. And
We are.
Actually, I don't know if you saw, we just made a video about Little Marcy recently, and my friend Ed was in the video talking about his Little Marcy collection. And he's going to come by here tomorrow night, and we're just going to have some social distancing, a couple of beers together, and maybe take a walk because I got to get some exercise. So that's happening tomorrow night, but very, limited, time with humans for sure. But I'm going crazy. I need to hang out with people.
I haven't done anything, Michael. Oh my God.
We'll see. Well, the good news, Anne, is that you're going to sign 2 more records for Dickies fans coming up soon. So if anybody doesn't know, Anne was married to one of the guys in the Dickies, and they did a song about her called Marry Me, Anne. I think it was in the late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. Mid 90s maybe, and it came out on it came out on a 7-inch single, and I got Anne to sign my copy, and she was like, "Oh my God, that's the first autograph I've ever signed." So then people found out about that when they watched my stream on YouTube. So now 2 other Dickies fans have contacted me to say, "Hey, I want Anne to sign mine too." So that's pretty funny. That's pretty good. So, so be ready for that, Ann. And Cardinal, what are you up to? You got some kind of great, it looks like you had your braces off too.
He had his lips off.
He got his lips taken off, his braces off and everything. Yeah, and our friend Sophia here just had her braces removed from her teeth after having
I know. I saw on Facebook.
Isn't that cool? Oh, you saw it on Facebook. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. You guys are friends.
Sophia, I had braces when I was 30, so...
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very exciting thing to get them off.
Yeah, 4 years in the making.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Well, at least they weren't leg braces.
True.
That would have been harder to deal with.
But it would be better to get them off.
It would be sexier, though. Leg braces would be. There's something about those,
That's a William Shatner reference.
Is it?
Yeah, you have to dig for that one, though.
Oh, I don't want to dig for that one. I don't know what that's all about.
Cardinal,
what are you doing? You haven't said anything. Oh, is this wait, is he muted or something?
Oh.
No, he's not. You must be muted on your side, Cardinal. I see your mouth moving, but I hear nothing.
I'm hearing that echo, that terrible echo too this whole time, actually.
You're hearing it? Oh, I'm not hearing it. Well, I'm not getting any echo. Is anybody else? I think it's just in your
Not
brain.
really.
I think you've listened to too much. You've listened to too much punk rock.
It's in my brain.
Your brain is broken. Cardinal Sin is still muted for some reason, but he looks good. He looks good, but I just can't hear what he's saying. Is he screwing with us? Is he actually not talking and just screwing with us, or what? Look at that. His mouth's open. I can't hear anything. What do you got? Oh. How's he? Is he the one with the back problem?
No, that's Chibi. Chibi's sleeping in the other room in a kennel. He can't sleep with us anymore.
When is he going to be fixed?
We went to the neurologist finally Tuesday, and they're basically saying like it could be up to 6 more months.
Wow, what is wrong? How did it happen?
He tweaked his back, and without an MRI, we don't know exactly. But they said that he's not at the point where he would need surgery because he's not in pain at the moment. But I have to keep him from jumping or running, which are the 2 things min pins do all the time.
Constantly,
so really difficult.
Man. Now, does he show signs? Does he show signs that he's feeling good or bad? Or
he's not in physical pain right now, but if he was to jump unexpectedly or something, he could regress at any moment, really.
So can you tell when he's feeling pain or not?
Oh yeah, he'll bite the crap out of me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's real sweet normally. You try to touch him and he'll scream and bite. So you know it right away, yeah.
Oh, weird.
It's terrible.
I just got wow. Well, best of luck to your little pups there. But at least you know the good thing is that you're trapped there taking care of him the whole time.
Yeah, really. Most of the time I get to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really a kind of a silver lining to this whole lockdown thing is that I get to be with my animals 24/7 and kind of take care of them and watch them. And especially if you have an animal like that that's hurt, what a great thing that you don't have to call and be off work or whatever. You can be there. Yeah.
And this whole COVID thing will likely lead to me working from home in the future also, because I mean, I really only need to go to my office like once a week for paperwork.
Yeah, anyway. It's a game changer. It's a game changer.
Most of the time I just sat there on Facebook and shit, you know, like I'm done with my work right now, or I did my work on Saturday because I felt like it, you know, it's kind of all related to my own time.
Right. Yeah. Well, Cardinal, can we hear you yet? No. I think Cardinal's messing with us.
There's another dog under here.
He's got. Oh wait, what's that I'm doing?
Emma.
My cat's not going to be happy.
Oh my God.
Sophia likes that.
I love it.
I mean, no. Is there any room for you? And no room? No dog. Okay.
Nope.
What the heck is Cardinal's freaking me out? His mouth's moving, but I can't hear anything, and I don't know if he's just screwing with us. But it's great to see him trying to talk, but I just can't hear him. I don't understand. All right, so let's Anne, thank you so much for jumping on here. Everybody really wanted to see you and say hi, including me, because I haven't seen you in so long. But you know.
Well, should I come tomorrow? Or are you doing something with just your friend coming over? I mean,
you know, actually, it's funny because Ed asked me. He said, "Hey, are you going to invite Ann? Because my girlfriend, my wife, wants to come." And
Ed Warner.
Yeah, and I said, I said, I don't know if Ann would do it unless we were outside the whole time, but I can ask her. So,
well, I mean, right now I'm in that end of COVID. Mom and Barb got their first vaccination. I'm nowhere near getting mine, but
right, me neither. But
so I am being more careful because I feel like we're close to the end.
Yeah.
But let's just play it by ear and look at the weather and the situation. I would love to see those guys.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I think at 6:30 tomorrow, he's going to come over around 6:30, and I think the rain's going to be done by then. So let's just play it by ear. I'll tell him it's a possibility that you'll be coming by.
Okay.
That'd be really cool.
Okay, you can shut me off. Okay.
All right. Bye, Ann.
Good to see everybody.
We love you. See you. All right. Cool. All right, everybody. This has been great to talking with you all. And then Cardinal, I don't know what's wrong with your mic, but I'm sorry, unless you're doing that on purpose. But you look good. You look good, man. That mask is something. You just have to really keep that mask going. You just wear that all the time because that's fucking beautiful. Everybody, I want to thank you for your time and your faces on the screen and your chat and your conversation and all that stuff, making this thing go tonight, because my whole focus tonight was to catch up with you guys. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Always nice to let loose and shoot the shit.
Oh my God. She just let loose and shoot the shit.
What?
Speaking words.
Yeah. The bowels.
And things.
Bowels loosen.
Internet.
Bowels loosen.
Pinging across the country.
Shits for shat. Everything happens. Okay. So, yeah, everybody, let's do this again sometime soon. Maybe next Thursday. You know what I mean? And
sure.
If I post some videos, please watch them. And I'd love your feedback on them. And thank you again, everybody. You've been great. I'll remove everybody one by one. See you later, Peter. Later, my friend. All right, Abnorm. Check you later.
Yep.
Cool. And Sophia, we love you. We'll see you later. Thank you for the package. It was great
Yes.
stuff. I'll read your letter.
No problem.
All right. Later. All right, Cardinal. You silent weirdo. We love you here. And even though you can't say anything to me, blessings to you. We'll see you later, Cardinal. All right, cool. So, everybody, we are going to call tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Thumbs ups are always appreciated. Please subscribe if you like this content. I do this every week, Thursday, 7 p.m. EST. I also put videos up almost every week, so check them out. May the rock and roll gods bless you as they have blessed me. We'll see you next time, and I will leave you with a silent Super Chat Charlie light up toilet dance. Here we go. See you later, everybody. Oh, the light up toilet. Whoa, the light up toilet. Bye-bye, everyone.